Hi. So we have a couple clips today. So we did some walking and reinforcement of being calm on that slip lead. Um, I was able to get him to walk pretty well. And anytime that he did pull, it was just a tug and release or asking for a sit. I have a couple of more things that I want to work with him on that leash work before I send notes home for you guys about the leash. This is definitely something that we're going to have to tackle in our private lesson in the next couple weeks. He's definitely got um, it's there, it's in there. His ability to walk calmly on a leash, to listen, to focus, to disengage from treats and other dogs and people. It's definitely in there. But it's all about trying to get him to do it consistently. And anytime you take him on a walk, the first 5 minutes, just preemptively know he's going to be crazy. But it's after those first 5 minutes of getting him engaged and focused. It's a little bit of directional changes. It's a little bit of him learning that pressure and release of the leash. But I'm not 100% thrilled with where it's at currently, so I don't want to like hand you off something um, that's not fully ingrained in him. But I just kind of wanted to send you a snippet of our progress on leash work. It's definitely getting there. Also, I wanted to show you sometimes we have fails. So in training, we don't always see the progress of learning how to do something or the difficulty of doing something. So right there is a perfect example of I was asking him for a sit. I wanted his eye contact, and it was total squirrel moment, like on both ends. He slides in, he gets the reward. I'm going to ask him again, and he's a little squirrely. This clip is from this morning when we first dropped off. So he was definitely hyped and just kind of all over the place. But I wanted to share that he's not always perfect for me either. And it's all about how we reinforce it. Waiting for him to listen and to focus. I left some of the sound on so you can hear how much I'm encouraging him and what I am and I'm not saying at the same time. So I'm making noises, I'm making clicking noises, I'm come here, buddy, ba, 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 ba. And then when he gets to me, yes, good boy, or let's do it again. And he's doing his wiggles like he wants to play, he wants to chase. And I just kind of ignore it, like, nope, okay. Now, I do go and grab a toy and try to get him engaged. And we do play with the toy, which I've kind of cut out most of that for the first 5 minutes, just so that he wasn't really paying attention. He wasn't interested. So we shifted gears. Okay, let's do something else instead. Totally okay to do it at home. Now, this is later. He had just come out of the yard. He was pretty amped up, and I wanted him to come sit in front of me. So this is like the patience game for us as humans. So he came. I called his name. I just waited for him. So when he finally decided to come over and check me out, I just threw a slip leash on because I didn't want him to keep running to help my patience. And then right here, I asked him for a sit, and I'm waiting him out. And you can see how he's trying to look cute, wiggle his tail, give me a couple nose nudges, but he's not doing what I'm asking. And so I'm going to just be like a stone until he sits. And right there, he was so close and he didn't do it. But allowing him to process the ability himself, allowing to work through the problem. Now, it's been about 20 seconds, so I went ahead and grabbed a treat. But because I grabbed the treat and he focused, I'm going to go ahead and repay him out. I'm going to reward him for being focused and calm. But now I'm going to ask for that name, that eye contact. So how I do eye contact is I say his name, Charlie, and I wait till he gives me his eye contact. Um, so right here we are waiting, and I just kind of just gently stare at his face. I'm not trying to get him to come to my attention. I just kind of look at him until he decides to move his eyes from that treat in my hand to me. So right there, he did it. He got rewarded. Now I set up the camera because I was like, "Ooh, I could show you." Um, so the camera's over my shoulder, and we're gonna do the exact same thing that you saw earlier. So I'm gonna hold off the treat to the side, and you can watch his eyes. Right there, he totally made the decision to look at me. He got rewarded. Cool. Let's do it again. And he got distracted, and it's just And that was like a half glance. No, I want full second eye contact right there. this is something you guys can do at home when you're bored or when you're sitting on your couch and you're just waiting for him. Do it 2 or 3 times and then go on to something else. But it was a good day today.